Kaya and Fiona are behind me. You might have noticed that. They have been playing a lot. They've been playing nonstop. It's been kind of crazy, as a matter of fact. Anyway, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, about what's going on in my life in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. Marat basically came over and was like, hey, you need to take care of Fiona today. And I was like, sure. He's like, yeah, I have a really busy shift coming up at the factory. And he was like, you got to take care of Kaya. You got to take care of Kaya? I'm already taking care of Kaya. You got to take care of Fiona as well as Kaya. And I said, sure, why not? Actually, that's a lie. I didn't even say anything. He just took it for granted that I was going to take care of her, which he was right. And it's been basically a nut house, a madhouse. I am running a zoo. One Piece update. I'm finally in the Wano sequence. It's very good. It's a lot more fun, pacing-wise than thus far. Pacing-wise than the Fishman Island arc. Definitely a lot more bearable. I was genuinely scared that I would not be able to watch One Piece ever again. Genuinely and legitimately afraid that I would hate it, the anime at least. You mean Dressrosa? Wano already? Oh wait, maybe Dressrosa then. Whatever, the one is after Fishman Island. They keep mentioning Wano, but it might be Dressrosa then. Okay. Punk Hazard, yes. Punk Hazard is what I'm watching currently. Yeah, I'm not in Wano. Sorry. They keep mentioning Wano, so I thought maybe it was Wano, but the place is called Punk Hazard. You're right. When you having Matt Owens on the broadcast? Who's Matt Owens? Oh, Matt Owens, the One Piece live action showrunner. I was like, what the fuck? For a second, I thought that was a YouTuber. Yeah, I've been talking to him since last night because one of our homies linked this up. And obviously, I want to figure out the best possible ways of doing that without, like, promoting new IP from Netflix, obviously. So that's what I'm working on currently. But I am very excited to have him on. He's watched the stream. Matt Owens does sound like a YouTube name. Like, I feel like that would be a YouTuber. Matt Owens. It's fine you're not sponsored. I know, but still, doesn't matter. I want to make sure that there's like, there's nothing that would come across like bad or promotional from that standpoint. But yeah, he's watched the stream before. I think he might have even seen my takes on the One Piece live action. But I'm excited to talk to him about our takes. My most problematic takes on One Piece. I have things that I'm excited about with the live action, as I've said. Zoro looks fucking incredible. Zoro looks amazing. Nami looks pretty good. You know what I mean? And then I have some things that I am a little critical on. Anyway, that's besides the point. Oh, one thing I do want to say, the actors are based on their nationality. Oda has stated each Straw Hat. You know what I realized about Oda? I think one thing that I have noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that he really reveals how he feels about Japanese people and Japanese culture in general because of how Zoro acts and because of how the samurai acts in the Punk Hazard saga. I haven't seen Wano yet, so I can't speak on it, but like, he definitely is not. I feel like he's very critical of Japanese culture and how stuck in their ways Japanese people are. Because, like, I haven't even gotten to Wano yet. And like, think about it this way. Zoro is very rigid, very strict. He's super lovable, kind of racist. But I do think, he loves drinking. And but more importantly than that, obviously the joke that Zoro's racist, whatever, but he's very rigid, right? Zoro is very matter of fact. He's very rigid. He has like he makes his mind about something, makes up his mind about something, and then he follows it to the end, right? And I kind of saw that with the way that the supposed samurai from Wano was talking to Nami, right? Where it was really interesting. It was really interesting seeing the samurai being like, where I come from, women don't dress like that. And it was almost like, it was kind of feminist for Nami to be like, I chose this outfit, fuck you. And he's like, why? Where I come from, women don't dress like that. And they follow men, 3 steps behind. And like, he was like calling her a harlot. And she was basically like, no, fuck you. You know? I thought that was interesting. One of the best animators working on the Wano anime, Chansard Vincent, follows you on Twitter. Dude, do I have like real connections to... Hold up. Do I have legitimate connections to Oda? Like, it seems like I have... It seems like a connection to Oda is not all that crazy at this point. You know, we got the live action showrunner who's watched the streams. We got this guy who apparently works on it. He based Kuma on long hair you. Yeah, Oda made Kuma on long hair me 10, 15 years before I got long hair or was a known entity online. The official One Piece podcast is aware of you. Oda's first manga, Monster, is about Ryuma the Dead Samurai in One Piece. They've also announced it's going to be animated. Also, it takes place in the One Piece universe. I love that. Oda probably feels restricted by Japanese culture. You will see it in Wano in one of his characters. Yeah, I haven't gotten to Wano yet, and even then, I have seen bits and pieces of like, because every single character represents a different part of the world, right? It's not every one of the characters. Actually, as a matter of fact, many of the characters are not Japanese at all in the One Piece universe. So when I see a Japanese character, I feel like it's important to really get a better grip on like how Oda perceives Japanese culture. What I've seen thus far in Punk Hazard really made me think that Oda is very critical of Japanese culture. I mean, you see it with Frankie. Frankie is an American. He loves cola. He is a weapons manufacturer who loves making the biggest bombs. Everybody loves how cool his big guns are, right? Anyway, what's his name? Chansard Vincent? I'm gonna follow him. Pretty sick. There is something I absolutely love about being able to put into life those frames that you see in the manga. It's pretty sick. You've nailed on the head. Wano's Japanland. It's a hyper criticism on Japanese old culture, like you just mentioned. It's under a huge microscope. He's super critical on it. Yeah. I mean, guys, this man had pro-gender non-conforming, non-binary characters be heroes in his manga literally 20 plus years ago. Okay. I don't think he's like very invested in traditional Japanese understandings, even though like they do have Okami culture. Right. We can also talk about, not Okami, sorry, Okama. Okami is the video game, isn't it? With the wolf. There's a theory about crocodile. Yeah, I know. I've encountered that in the anime. I passed that point. So yes, there's a theory that crocodile is trans, and also there's a Che Guevara reference in the Caribou cover story, which never got animated. The manga has stories on side stories on page 1 of every chapter. Yeah, I know. Crocodile having a convo with what's her face. With Ivankov, yeah. Sorry, I had to plug the... Whoa, I got up too fast. Let's see if this works. Yep, there it is. Two legends. They have been playing so much that I wanted you guys to see. Now, look at the size difference right now between Fifi on the bed and Kaya. Look at that. The funniest thing is she still does this thing where she will like try to get Fiona's attention, and if Fiona doesn't give it to her, she'll like get progressively more annoying. And then when Fiona finally like nips at her or like barks at her really aggressively, she will just like cower away. Like, think about how tiny she was only when did this go up? 619. Like, that's 2 months ago, man. That is 2 months ago, not even. This is a different dog. The real Kaya Gate is that this is a different dog. This dog has been swapped out. Make no mistake. Anyway, as far as personal news goes, I don't really have anything too crazy happening in my life. Okay? Nothing really all that wild happening. I'm just living it one day at a time, baby. Mom and dad are here. Did you get buccal fat removal or did you just shave? What do you think? I just shaved. That's the difference. I shaved yesterday. Already have a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. So annoying. She is so unbearable. I swear to God. So profoundly unbearable. Look at how she body checks people too, like nonstop. That's her new thing. She hip checks so much. She's toxic. She's toxic. She's like really used to playing with much larger dogs. She plays with my trainer's Belgian Malinois all the time, every day. So I think she thinks like everyone else can take it, right? But like low-key a bit unbearable. But she's still a baby, so that's, you know, I'll allow it, I guess, to a certain degree. I am so frustrated with, I don't know if it's my bed, I don't know what it is, but like my neck hurts every morning lately. And I feel like I always wake up groggy. I always feel like I wake up with not a lot of energy. And I think it's like, one, partially because like there's something wrong with my fucking pillow, I think. And then the other thing is I think like all the dog hair in my room is accumulating. I got to get like an HVAC guy in here to see like the vents. You know what I mean? The AC vents. I feel like maybe they're just like, I don't know. I feel like something's going on where I just am not getting good enough sleep. Hi, Baba. Not bad. My dad's here. Them 30s starting to hit, huh? Yeah. The older you get, making yourself flatter in a line is better for your neck than too many pillows and being at an angle. I only have one pillow, though. I don't even use... I have 2 pillows, but I don't use both of them. I use one. Anyway, regardless, that's the updates on my life. That's the updates on what's going on in my life, what's happening. That's it. Pretty much.